How many of you out there plan on committing a crime? I assure you the ones that are going to commit a crime, they familiarize themselves with the time that they are going to get for that crime. My brother did it. My brother committed crimes based on the time that you was going to get. Why do they do that? Why aren't you a criminal? The reason why you're not a criminal because you know it's going to take away the one thing you value more than anything that you may not realize you value more than anything, and that's your freedom. And the reason why they take time away from you and put you in prison is because it is in fact the most valuable thing. And if it is in fact the most valuable thing, why are people wasting it? You never hear somebody get sentenced to, all right, you've been convicted of murder, you owe the court 1,000 cans of beans. Nope. You got sentenced for murder, you owe us 30 years of your life. Where am I going with this? A lot of you guys allow a woman to threaten you with child support. A threat is supposed to be something that terrifies you. If you walk on a cliff, there's a threat of you falling. It's supposed to be life-ending. A threat is something that it's supposed to put you on high alert. A threat is something that makes you alter your existence. A threat. I was walking my dog one day, and there's this kid that got a Navigator on my block, and he's somebody's son, and he drives it a rat like it's a sports car. He has a big German Shepherd, and I don't speak to nobody when I go on that end of the block, and I'm just walking, and then he says, "Excuse me, sir, I'm walking my dog off leash. Excuse me, I'm about to let my dog out." I turned around and said, "If that fucking dog come over here, he will not come back." I don't know why he told me. I got a friendly dog. He see me all the time. I ain't never seen his dog out. I see it scratching the glass in the house. I ain't never seen it. But I hit him with a threat that was like, yeah, the threat you're supposed to give somebody. Your dog come over here, his life will be over. You see what I'm getting at? You guys allow women to threaten you with child support. And it makes me laugh. You see this shirt right here? You see this shirt? In the years that I've sold this shirt, about 50 guys followed the curriculum of that shirt to the T, and 48 of them were successful. A dad or child support, choose one. The reason why you get threatened with child support is because for some reason that woman thinks that child support is the end all be all. They think child support is going to destroy your life. I didn't see it. I don't see the big fuss in child support. I don't. That's why I never did a video saying it's illegal, all this. I never, and it never will. But you will let a woman threaten you with child support and you will respond. So allow me. What you need to understand about child support is it is the act of a childish mind. It's not the act of a woman. It can't be. Because the true act of a childish mind is to act without thought. If my child support is $500 a month, then what that shirt says is exactly what it is. I assure you that when that woman gets, whoever the recipient is of the $500 in child support, they will soon find out, and sooner than later, that it's not enough. And then they will call you up. And then you will hear, well, child support is not enough. Well, you got it to fuck me. I'm being fucked, so what's the problem? All right? But I want to tell you something about child support that I will never understand. I'm going to show y'all something from my sports memorabilia collection. This right here is Kobe Bryant. I paid $20 for this back in 98, 99. I paid $20 for this. Or did I? Is the price still on it? Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. $10. I paid $10 for this back in 97. With him being dead, and for people that know sports memorabilia, do you think this is worth $10 now? And it hasn't been opened. So there's a set dollar value on it. Let's just go with $20. Let's just say I doubled my money. That is worth $20 now, right? Here's one Mr. The Worm, Mr. Dennis Rodman. Once again, not open. I don't remember how much I paid for this. I can't even guess. But Pistons, Spurs, Bulls. Dennis Rodman. The value of that is $10. I'm sorry, $20. We said $20. That means the market for that is $20. So let's just say one day somebody called me up and say, hey man, you owe me $20. I could say, well, I'm gonna sell this for $20 and pay him. But I know I have a set amount of $20 for that item. When a woman says, I'm gonna take you down for child support, what is her sure thing perspective that she is gonna get a lot of money? Let me tell you about one Atia LaShawn Bradley. You see, Atia LaShawn Bradley at the time we was going down to child support, she was making about $60,000, $70,000 a year. I don't remember which one. So Atia LaShawn Bradley, like all women, thought that they were going to get some type of Shaquita payment. You know the Shaquita bitch, the chick that don't work. I don't know how y'all put y'all dick in these chicks. I swear to God. Let me go left for a second. I bought this house in 2020. Across the street is a duplex. They must be Section 8 because they put in all these single women. Every time the apartment gets turned over, it's another single woman with kids. Single woman with kids. And what I noticed is I get to see, I've never seen it before. I'm trying to figure out how am I at 55 just learning this. And then I had to think back. I was always a homeowner. I always lived around other homeowners. This is the first time in my adult life. Listen to what I'm saying at 55. This is the first time in my adult life I am living around single women. All the other times that I lived in my entire life, I lived around families. I was always the loneliest house on the block. Blue Magic. Nice song. But I am now at 55 living exactly across the street from a duplex where two single women on each side, and I'm getting to see Tuesday, this fuck nigga is over. Wednesday, a new dude is over. Saturday, a new dude, they sitting leaning up on his car because none of them got cars. Lean up on his car and he doing that nigga shit, you know. And I'm like, wow. So how do y'all put y'all dick and these Shaquita Gray bitches is beyond me. A napkin and some Vaseline will do me just fine before I put my dick in a chick that is worth absolutely nothing. There is no piece of pussy on this planet worth getting it from a chick that if you fuck up, she's gonna now be tied to your fucking ass. Back to our regularly scheduled program. So, child support to me don't have no value. And here's what I mean when I say that. If they said child support was a minimum $1,000, I would probably understand. But these women are running down here getting child support and leaving court with $15 a week child support payments. And then you got all these other chicks running around here. You need to pay your child support. And then when they get it, they like a true child, they go up to the next stage. Well, it ain't enough. You wanted child support. This is why I don't see child support like, listen, you can go out and do DoorDash and make $200 a day doing DoorDash. You can go out and do Lyft and do $200 a day doing Lyft. That puts you under a 1099 status. I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck if I was on a job, $100,000 a year paying job, and I had a chick thought she was gonna get me on child support. I'm leaving the job. I'm not. Listen, I don't. Let me go left for again for a second. I don't think you guys understand it when you say things like I make $100,000 a year. I don't think I think the biggest problem is the average person don't understand money and you don't understand economics. You don't. Because if you say I make $100,000 a year and you come down on 2 child support cases, you can go ahead and keep saying you make $100,000 a year if you want. $100,000 a year gonna bring it home about 75, maybe 77. All right. Each child support is gonna take about 25 from you. Or 20. So you making 70, and then 40,000 is getting taken in child support. And then you walking home with $30-something thousand and you still screaming, I make $100,000 a year. Nope. I'm going to go work for DoorDash and I'm going for a downward modification. You guys need to stop being a victim of these creatures and their thoughts and their minds. There's no set amount for child support. There isn't. There's no set amount for child support. And because there is no set amount for child support, I don't understand why these women run to it as opposed to, listen, Atila Sean Bradley, find her on Facebook and ask her, hey, was the $259 a month enough? I mean, he was paying $410 a month for private school. Why did you go for $259? And then he was picking the child up every day. That was eliminating about $600 a month in after school care. And then he was feeding the child every day, $5 a day, 5 days a week. That was $25 a week, $100 a month. And then he was doing homework with the child every day. Tutoring is $30 an hour at the lowest. 5 days a week, that's $150 a week. I was giving Atila Sean Bradley $1,710 a month in incentives. And she ran down and got me for $259 in child support and laughed at me when she did it. Bragged. So you got to understand with women, it's the lure of saying, I got you on child support. It's got nothing to do with the amount. And when you figure that out, you'll be strong enough to say, all right, I got to make some changes in my life. I'll catch you on the next one.